Mythic Hero next matters. I've just asked her about the Veronica's here too. So we covered the two main ones, and we'll briefly show what the other 7 can do on each side. I don't want to have a wire, but let's go for it. So first up, we have Legendary Veronica. Obviously, both these two characters, these two feature essential, have the weapons refinement. So Veronica and Oscar don't have it. I've done a video on that. Essentially, that would have been last Thursday, and I'm seeing disconnection. So give me a second. Let me. Okay, we should be fine. Including Dark though, in the space effect. Instead of superior commence 1, if changes count or is not just an ally, attack speed +6 during combat, neutral attacks that prevents her follow-up, effects that prevents her follow-up, and the following effects will occur during combat based on the number of foes and 2 speeds of the target, excluding themselves. If it is 1, speed rest -4. If it's 2 or more, speed rest -8 and foe cannot counterattack. And if she needs to combat, she can make a follow attack before the foe can counter. Enclosure 2. This is obviously being upgraded from Enclosure 1. And when special triggers, boost times by 30% of her attack and neutralize foes. Reduce times by X% effect by non-special skills. At the start turn, speed rest -7, feud, and sabotage is inflicted on the closest foe, and foes within 2 spaces of those foes for this action. Feud disables all ally skills, excluding their during combat. Sabotage inflicts penalties on their attack speed defense race during combat equal to has penalty each of the stats between them and allies within 2 spaces of them. Stats calculated independently. Other than that, neutral effects inflicts cone point -X on her, and if decreasing speed difference is necessary to make a follow attack by 25 will allow her to trigger her follow attack, excluding guaranteed ones or prevents. Triggers potent follow percent during the combat, and if it's active on the foe, it's 100. Otherwise, it's 40. Potent follow is just basically an additional follow up that damage is a percentage based. So obviously in this case, if it's active, it's 100%, so it's all damage. Otherwise, it's a 40% of the damage for the beat out. So I believe the original effect was like just the top 2 paragraphs there. Also a neutralize effect. Or not, attack speed catch 4. At start combat, if foe speed is 100% or if a penalty is active on them, attack speed +7 during combat. If both conditions are met, you get an additional +2 for a net bonus of 9. And penalties are debuffs slash next action, like feud or sabotage. Speed res far resound 4. This is an upgrade to her previously B skill, which I think was just speed res far chance free. And there was conto remaining, and the minimum is 1. Deals damage to her as combat begins, equal to 20% of X. The X is her max HP before entering battle, -20. Obviously, this excludes like Legendary Mythics and all that stuff. This will never reduce your HP below 1 though. Oh, I'm gonna disconnect my wire here. Should be fine now. Other than that though, the rest of the effect here is speed rest -4 for the full combat. She deals damage equal to her HP at start combat minus current HP times 2. Maximum is 12, minimum 6. Obviously she takes damage as combat begins, so you just work off that basically. Reduce the percentage of foes, non-spell reduce the X% back skills. Sorry, reduce damage by X% skills by percentage equal to your HP at the start of combat minus current HP times 10 during combat. The maximum is 60 and the minimum is 30, exclude other effect specials. So again, you're just using the same percentage and you're just kind of working off that. Alright, to Panic Smoke 4. After combat, attack speed defense is -3, and Panic it's inflicted on target and foes in 2 speeds of target in this action. And then grants full penalty doubler to her and allies in the correct direction. Panic converts bonuses on the aim and the penalties. And full penalty doubler is inflicts penalties of foes, attack speed defense. Yeah, inflicts penalties on their attack speed defense rest equal to current penalties each of those stats for 1 turn. And sets cut independently. And then on this side, we have Oscar. Illuminating Horn. It's allied trigger, commence 1. If he is scout or is within 2 speeds of an ally, attack speed defense stress +5 to him during combat. And he's guaranteed a follow-up attack. Deals damage equal to 20% of his defense. Reduce damage foes attack by 20% of his defense, excluding their specials. And if he transforms, attack +2, deals some damage by triggers, and neutralizes effects against current count +X on foe or inflicts -X on him. Bonfire, 2 charge. Boost science by 50 times defense. Attack speed, ideal 4. As start combat, if he's a HP, its 100% over bonus is active on him. Attack defense plus 7. Both merit, you can do this plus 2, but that plus 9. Bonus, anything that lasts for the next turn. Buffs that lasts for the next turn. So I think the catch, except you just do the opposite way around. I guess, basically. Spike Wall upgraded from his original one, which I forget. I think it was Bulwark originally. So attack defense, Bulwark 3. Foes range 1 cannot move through space adjacent to him. Does not affect foes that have the pass skill. If the range is 2, cannot move through space within 2 space of him. Also does not affect foes with pass. Attack defense minus 1 of the foe. Deals damage equal to 15% of the greater of his defense or raise. Is clearing our specials. Foes first attack is reduced by 7. Yup, first attack means first strike, yada yada yada. Neutral effects and effects couldn't minus X on him during combat. Which I don't know why that. Open to Domain Plus, obviously it's upgraded one. If you can transform, the effect, he gains the transformation effect condition of if he is within 2 spaces of any ally from a different title than him, as a transformation conditions, into the assistant one. If the defendant never is, at the start of enemy turn 1. If conditions are met, he transforms. For anyone, if it says different title, that would say means different game. So any non-heroes units will work. Harmonize, I would assume, would just consider the secondary, the other title as well. So say Pluma and Sita, it would count the Shadow Dragon part of that title, I'm assuming. At our turn, and the start of the player, at the start of any phase, except for in summer duels, if he is in free spaces of any ally of a different title as him, attack defense plus 6, Resonant Blade, and Resonant Shield is granted him and allies within free spaces of him for the turn. And also, for him and allies from free spaces of him, if Konokai value is maximum, Konokai minus 1. If he is from free space of an ally, attack defense res plus 5 to him, foes attack is reduced by 7, stream count, it's going to specials. And so, if his defense is equal or greater than foes defense plus 5, this was his and foes skills that would change the attack parity. So things say like Vantage, I think Desperation, and all that stuff. Skills will let them get like a follow attack, portal full counter, and all that stuff. And then if he's in free space an ally, for him free an ally's in free space with him. If Konokai is a maximum value after the combat, Konokai minus 1. At Resonant Blade attack speed plus 4 during combat for the turn. And Resonant Shield is defense rest plus 4 during combat. And the following facts during the unit's first combat in the player enemy phase, full economic follow attack. So that's your 2 essential remixes. So let's go for the rest of them. So we have Attuned Hector, Fellowship Blade, Armor Beacon. Oh, sorry, tuned units have a special skill to bond, and you can do a free skill inheritance on them once. But you skill inheritance within the second time, they're gone. Oath to Osea, which is his unique. Willy Fighter 4. Attack Defense Twin Far Save. And his attuned skill is Distant Counter Echo. So if we have Ceros, Aurora Breath. Glacius. Attack Rest Scald 4, which I think they just upgraded the previous one. I think this is Scald 3 originally. Dragon Wall 3. And the Wings of Light Plus. Obviously, it's upgraded from the Wings of Light that you originally had. Next up, we have Legendary Julia, Virtuous Naga. Obviously, if these have like refined effects, but the facts consider them also have refinement to go along with it. Dragon Fang, Mere Impact. Light and Dark 2 upgrades from Light and Dark, which obviously means, yeah, Virtuous Naga does have a refine. Attack, Res, Menace. Obviously, this is upgraded. I forgot what it was originally because it was so long ago. Legendary Thunder, Ebon, and Bulwark. Luna. Attack speed, Excel. I think this was his add-on skill. I think they just upgraded it. Chivalry 2. And finally, Colorless Food 3. Next up we have Attuned Bridget, Define You Fail. Dragonic Aura. Perfect Attack and Speed. I Remember. Listening to yourself. Creation Pulse. And then Tempo Echo. Then we have Goto, who was, I think it was, there was a notice today that pointed out he was being added, so he's gonna. I moved something in the ninja and it's took out a horn. Anyway, there's a list of units that got added to the Legendary Mythic, so I'll cover them at the end. Anyway, Goto. Here's his weapon, Brilliant Starlight. So expect them to give refinements down the line. I kind of remember they were mentioned to be added. And Iceberg. Gift of Magic. Guard 4. And Joint Distant Guard. And finally, Legendary Female Corn, Primordial Breath. Negative Fang 2. So obviously this means this Primordial Breath can be refined. Distant Counter. We've already seen Guard 4, so we'll just move into Joint Drive Attack. And then for Oscar's side, we have Legendary Hinoka, Fujin Raijin Yumi, Deadeye. We'll recover the catch essentially, so it's a text speed version of that. So Wings of Mercy 4. We're starting to see some skills get repeat with like alternate versions, so we can skip them just quick. Rallying Cry. Next up, we have Legendary Yuri, Abyssal Blade. Foul Play, unique to himself. Attack Speed Hexblade. Seal Speed 4. And finally, Fetters of Doomy. Next up we have Nubaba, Arcane Medusa. Rearmed units are just similar as the two, except they don't have the extra skill. So freeze Skull Inheritance and then use it the second time they're gone. Iceberg. Sly Mirror. Morning Fear. Gonna have to start speeding up here, so. Time Pulse Helm. Next up we have Nail, rearm unit, Arcane Fell Arts. The purpose of this is if a rearm unit will always have an arcane weapon present. Dragon's Roar. Protective. Edged Skills. And finally, Barricade. Next up we have Heifer, obviously the weapon. She does not have a thing yet, she was added as well. So I think this one it was Goto, Hinoka, and Heifer. And not 100 sure there's another one. Gold Serpent. It's unique yourself, by the way. Remote Sparrow. Magic Null Follow. We've seen Panic Smoke 4 already, so we'll just skip that. Next up is Otter. Auto Life Lone Heifer. The Fur Heifer. Brutal Shell Plus. Attack Defense Cell, we've seen the Excel, so we'll skip that. Flow Refresh free. I haven't seen the Attack Defense Mans in their form, so we'll just skip that too. We've seen the Excel and the Mans already. Oh, and the final one is rearmed Leia, Arcane Sly Knife. Lethality. We've seen the finish. No, we have none. So attack speed finish 4. Dark Perfume. And Lookout Force. And that is your banner. So, of course, best second summons, of course. On this banner, I have no units I'm missing, so this is just a pick for me. We'll go for red. Probably go for Hector's nice pickups for me. A dupe of Hack Aetherin would be good. But what should we get like a 4-star here? Or we just go for like a straight out. Okay, fair enough. Because we probably like merge her basically. Didn't merge her now. Defense up, rest down. On this banner here, there is one I'm missing. It's Hinoka. So we'll go red. Oh, it could have been the other way around. Oh well. That's about it though. Best I can summons. I'll see you next time.